Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. Today we have some very exciting news if you're a Star Wars Rebels fan. Prey actor Dane DiLiegro says he's currently filming for a Star Wars project. He confirmed it in a recent interview with IndieWire, and he said the following: "I worked on a Marvel picture that just wrapped a few months ago, and I'm currently shooting a Lucasfilm production. They're not always huge title roles like The Predator, but to be involved in things under those umbrellas is an honor and gives me a tremendous sense of pride. At the moment, as far as we know, Lucasfilm is shooting 2 live-action series both in Los Angeles, Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew. The Acolyte only begins filming in the UK in a few weeks' time at the earliest, so it's very unlikely to be for that. But Star Wars fans think they've worked out which show Dane is filming for and also which character he's going to be playing. DiLiegro, who is a former basketball player, is 6'9", which has some fans speculating that Lucasfilm found their live-action Zeb for the Ahsoka series. Zeb is a Lasat, whose design was based on the original concept art for Chewbacca. Both Lasats and Wookiees are very tall creatures, and his height is a good indicator that he's probably playing Zeb. Dave Filoni strongly hinted during Star Wars Celebration that the Ghost Crew will be reuniting in live action in Star Wars Ahsoka. The minute-long teaser trailer showed Harrison Jula, Natasha Bordizzo as Sabine Wren, and even Chopper was brought on stage. We also know from Rosario Dawson's own cryptic words that she won't be searching for Ezra and Thrawn alone. Aside from the obvious Sabine Wren, she also mentioned Ahsoka's allies who, quote, are like family to her, and who else could this be apart from the Ghost Crew? Now it should be noted that speculation of Zeb showing up is not new. Early yet unverified plot leaks for The Mandalorian Season 3 and Ahsoka claimed that he would appear in both shows. The only question now is how are they going to do him in live action? Is he going to be CGI, a practical suit, or a bit of both like the Grogu puppet? Now staying on the subject of Ahsoka, some wild rumours have emerged which either sound like a very good guess or could very well be legitimate. I'll let you decide. Now these first appeared on a very obscure movie leakers blog before making their way of course to Star Wars Leaks on Reddit. They claim that in the Ahsoka show there are scenes that involve Loth Wolves, another huge connection to Ezra, the late Kanan Jarrus, and Star Wars Rebels overall. They even say that Dume himself, that massive wolf, is going to be there. They say a giant wolf head puppet was created, similar to Boba's Rancor, and just like in the Book of Boba Fett, this is just going to be the head and neck and a bit of the back. The rest is going to be CGI, but they say they've heard the ILM team reference real wolf fur, so it's going to look very, very realistic. They tease just how impressive this is in live action. Their source hasn't seen any of the scenes though, but they were told in one scene sequence, Ahsoka races a male character on a Loth Wolf through a grassy plain, and this probably takes place on Lothal, and by the sounds of things, this male character is Captain Rex himself. We've spoken in the past about Tem showing up in this show, it's very likely, but some old unused Dave Filoni concept art has re-emerged after this leak started making the rounds, and it very much sounds like the scene depicted in that art. The leaker also claims that just like in Star Wars Rebels, Sabine is going to have multiple hairstyles and colours throughout the show. This is something Natasha Bordizzo even teased. They also say Morai is in the series. Now again guys, take these rumours with a heap load of salt. Just like the Mandalorian ones, they're unsubstantiated and could very well be false, but they are fascinating nonetheless. And so now my dear Mandalorians, a couple of updates for the Andor series. First of all, Cassian's real name has been revealed. This comes from Bespin Bulletin, and according to their sources, Cassian Andor is not the true name of the titular character, but rather his birth name was Cassa. Now it's worth pointing out Cassa is the name, according to the closed captions, of the little boy we see at the start of the trailer, which means that is a young Cassian. Now Bespin also say their sources told them that Andor is not his family name either, but they're not aware of what the true family name is. They say it will be revealed in the series though. It was previously revealed by Tony Gilroy that Cassian's birth world Fest is going to be destroyed when he's a young boy, and the planet of Ferrix becomes the titular character's adoptive homeworld following the event. We're going to be learning a lot about Cassian's upbringing in this show. And so now guys, staying on the subject of Andor, the Disney Plus and Star Wars social media accounts posted a clarification of the schedule for Andor's episodes. So episodes 1 to 3, the 3-episode premiere, is on September the 21st, episode 4 is September the 28th, episode 5 October 5th, and so on and so forth every Wednesday until the season finale on November the 23rd. Now, if all goes to plan and Disney keeps their schedule for The Bad Batch Season 2, then the Season 2 premiere debuts on the same day as Andor Episode 4. We also have Tales of the Jedi coming this fall, so we've got a lot of Star Wars to look forward to in the second half of this year. In other Star Wars news, Oscar Isaac has changed his tune a little bit, this time saying he's open to return to Star Wars. After The Rise of Skywalker, along with other actors, he seemed very much done with the franchise, saying he'd only return to Star Wars if he needed another house. But speaking to SiriusXM, Oscar Isaac made it clear that if the story was good enough and there was a great director behind the project, then he'd be happy to return as Poe Dameron. In his own words, he said, "I'm open to anything, you never know, but I have no real feeling one way or the other. I'm open to any kind of good story, good thing to do. Time's the one thing that becomes much more challenging as you get older with kids and all of that. It's like, where do these things fit in? Realizing there's not much time for all of it, but if there's a great story and a great director, and Kathy came to me and said, hey, we've got this idea, I'm so open to it." Now there seems to be an idea going round that they've already been approached, not just him, but the other sequel actors too. We really don't know at this stage, it's impossible to tell. But the future of Star Wars in many ways is moving away from the saga, introducing new time periods, new characters, and new elements to this franchise. But that doesn't mean there's a chance we won't see them again at some stage. Let's wait and see, but that's the latest on Oscar Isaac. One final thing, Ewan McGregor revealed that his favourite Star Wars character is not Obi-Wan. I pulled a shocked Yaddle face when I found this out. I honestly thought it was Obi-Wan, he loves the character so much. And so when I came across this, I thought, well, it's got to be Wedge Antilles because Dennis Lawson is his uncle. But even that answer was wrong. So, attending Superhero Comic-Con 2022, McGregor was asked who he thinks is the best Star Wars character. After a brief rumination, the actor named Princess Leia as his pick, describing the Alderaan princess as, quote, a freedom fighter who is ballsy, wisecracking, and beautiful. He added that when he was a young boy, like many Star Wars fans, he had a crush on Carrie Fisher's original take on the character. Fisher's looks aside, McGregor says he was always inspired by what Leia stood for, and his answer to the question who's your favourite Star Wars character was probably also influenced by the fact he starred alongside Vivian Lyra Blair, a younger Princess Leia, in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Interesting stuff though, Leia as your favourite character is a very good pick. Maybe he took the question to mean, aside from Obi-Wan, I always imagined that was his favourite character, or perhaps someone like Qui-Gon Jinn, but Leia is a great answer. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. That's all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you want more videos not found here on YouTube, then click the link down there in the description. But until the next one, guys, may the Force be with you always. I'm Star Wars Meg. Have a good one.